So tonight I'm going to be installing a transfer switch from GoPower. The TS-30 transfer switch, 30 amp from GoPower. It's about $78 on Amazon. So here we are in the back of my 2020 Sunseeker LE 2550 that did not come with a transfer switch. So this is the generator outlet that you see here in the junction box in the rear of the RV on the driver's side. And what I'll be doing is I'm going to remove that junction box and I'm going to wire in the TS-30, keeping the cable that you see there on the black cable you see is running to the house power main breaker and then out to the pedestal for a 30 amp service. And we're going to go ahead and remove that and then wire in the transfer switch. So here we can see the existing junction box. So on the left side, the 110 cable coming out there on the left with the orange, that feeds the 30 amp receptacle. On the right side, orange cable is to the fuse panel, and then on the right is the black hardwired pedestal 30 amp male plug. And so we're going to be removing these. All right, so we've got the junction box removed. You can see here on the left is the generator feed that was previously in the outlet. On the right is to the house, and this is the cable connector. So we're going to go ahead and get our junction box prepared. And this junction box is surprisingly well put together. It comes with these really nice clip connectors. It's got a nice shroud over the relay itself. It has a timer delay for the generator. So it's about 30 seconds to give the generator time to warm up before it transitions from shore power to generator. So the box is a little bit big and bulky considering the size of the components, but it's generally related to heat dissipation. And so we're going to see about mounting this. So what I've done is I've taken my power cord cable and I've put that on the side of the box. I've run in my ground to my ground bus bar, my neutral and and hot, the black and white wires here are hooked up to the lower part of the transfer switch, which coincides with the diagram here. So power cord, hot and neutral will run into that lower section, and that's completed. Now the box has holes on the sides and tops for various inlets, but because of my circumstance here, I went ahead and drilled using a spade hole saw bit. I think this is 5/8, or correction 7/8, right into the back here. And so this is going to fit over that wiring hole, bring the wire in, then I'll connect it, and then I'll screw it into the two holes that existed on my junction box here previously. And then I'll just feed those boxes in once I get it set up. So now I've mounted the switch and mounted it with these screws into the housing and separated out the generator line and the panel line. And this retainer clip on the power cable will get reset here so it doesn't pull out of the box. So at this point it's kind of set up, and now let's just finish up the wiring and we'll be done. Okay, so the generator, the panel, and the line are all plugged in, ready to go. And we'll go ahead and fire up the house and see if it works. All right, so this is, everything's buttoned up. The retention clamp that's right there has been put back in. The transfer switch is all swapped out and it's working good.